Is this how you feel about strategic planning? You'd rather not. You'd rather sleep through it. You'd rather somebody else did it because it's boring. You've done it before and the results just aren't worth the effort. Well, let's wake up. Let's imagine something different. You walk into your office, you go to a community meeting, you talk to a funder, and there's a buzz going on around what you're doing. Not only do you have a strategy, other people know about it and they're jazzed by it. That's what you want your strategic planning to do. I'm Karen Eber-Davis, and my clients tell me that when they often approach strategic planning, they're not excited. They've done it before, the results haven't changed anything, they haven't moved the needle. Often, sometimes the results are generic. Any nonprofit could do those. If this is you, it's time to reconsider how you're doing your strategic planning and what kinds of results you want to get. You would like to see, I am sure, greater clarity, fresh enthusiasm, and greater alignment amongst all your supporters about the direction you're going. That's what good strategy does, and let's talk about how you get there. To do great strategy that gets you excited and wakes you up, start with your vision, because that's where the energy is. Your vision has been something you've carried with you for a long time, but when you're looking at strategy and saying, where do we go from here? You need to remember what that vision is and retouch what was important, why you got into this work in the first place. Furthermore, it's been several years probably since you've done strategy, and what you want to do is say, what have we learned about our vision? How are we really, really good at this? Where do we get better? What is it that we do that makes the difference? What helps people turn the corner and makes the vision gets closer? Because you are closer to the vision, like the mountains from the plains, as you get closer, you see more and you begin to fine-tune how it is you get to the vision. And that leads to the next part of your strategy work. To do strategy that wakes you up, you need to begin to think about how you are going to get to that vision. And this is about collecting options and choices for where do you move next. Now, traditionally, what people do with strategy is they pull out their old SWOT model, and which stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And I would suggest you get rid of this because, for one thing, it's a 60-year-old model that's not been proven, although it's been used. And if you're bored, you've probably been using it. We are going to keep the S. We've looked at our vision and we're looking for the strengths. So how can we, because we have gifts and assets and experience making our vision happen, find ways to do what we could do better? How do we get to the vision quicker? We're looking for routes and roadmaps and places we might go and choices. So that is your second part of doing a vision and strategy that excites you. You have some great energy going on in your organization because you see how your vision works. You have some great choices about what you might want to do in the future to get to your vision quicker. Now, it's time to do some analysis of those choices. This is what you often do in the strategy work when you sit down together. This is when the real planning comes forth. You look at those choices and you figure out which ones are best, which ones are us, which ones will get us where we want to go. Often when I work with groups, one or two choices stand out, and what I love is when we find the third choice. Those choices, those options combine together, and we see something that we haven't seen before, and group cohesion forms around that, and we know where to go, we know how to act, and we also see that the other options, while great, aren't ours. So that's what you should be looking forward to when you do strategy. Never bore anyone. Never bore yourself. Find a way to use that vision and find out where you're going to go so that you are charged up and awake on Monday and satisfied on Friday afternoon that you're moving. Are you still listening? That's great. Go ahead and sign up for this channel.